Yo, it's your boy, Dunkinator. So, I had some technical issues last night. I'm doing my review of Quantumania today. Alright, let me get it started with this. Kang was amazing. Jonathan Majors killed it. I am a fan of Kang, as I was a fan of Thanos, because Thanos was also quite amazing, very compelling. I already know from the comic books how menacing and how powerful Kang is. Also from the cartoons how powerful Kang is. So I knew he was going to be a beast. But what they showed, it was perfect how he should have been illustrated. That being said, everything leading up to Kang was hit and miss. Now, this is no spoilers. I don't want to spoil it for anyone because I think you should still go see it, form your own opinion. But the writing was really hit and miss. There were moments that were like, oh, this is cool, I'm enjoying this. And then there was moments like, what, really? Now I'm going to tell you where my issues were, and then we'll go from there. So they started these different threads throughout the beginning of the movie, and you know, you kind of get launched into the storyline pretty early. They started this thread about some ants and how smart they were, and I'm like, okay. And that goes somewhere later, which was, I found that to be ridiculous. As though if you have been on the internet at all, MODOK was ridiculous. I was fine until they took off the mask, which didn't take very long. And then the story that they built up to how MODOK became MODOK was just ridiculous. I'm not a fan. And MODOK is a very well-known villain in the MCU, in the Marvel world, Marvel universe, but the MCU just kind of murdered it in more ways than one. And yeah, no MODOK. But all that being said, I was not bored in this movie. This movie had a good amount of action. The climax was awesome. It was a feast for the eyes. Actually kind of reminded me of Aquaman. There was a lot happening. There was a lot going on, but it was you could keep up with it. And then of course Kang wrecked shop. Then it ended, and it was just like, really? And then you get the first post-credit sequence, which was good. That was good. And then the second one was fine because it's a setup for more Kang. I'm going to say that. I'm not going to tell you what it is unless you've already looked it up. But all that being said, Scott was fine. Wasp was fine. Cassie was okay. I am a fan of Michael Douglas and Michelle Pfeiffer in any case. And they were fine. They did well. And they didn't mistreat them, and they didn't look ridiculous. So everything was fine. It was just these weird moments of, what? Even the guy next to me when the movie ended, he was like, really? I'm like, yeah, that was dumb. So, go see Quantumania if you are bold. Form your own opinion. Yeah. It didn't leave a bad taste in my mouth, but it left a funny taste in my mouth. And not a funny ha-ha. It was like, what is that? Peace.